So here we are, the Princeton University Library. We're going to read a little bit of this book as much as I can. It's 534 pages. I'm really trying to find out where my ancestors, if my ancestors are in this book, where would they be? It's about Edgefield County, where my ancestors, the earliest settlers of Edgefield County from 1897. Okay, book by John A. Chapman. You can look it up. So, let's get into some of this. The author of this book is a native of the Edgefield district, born before it was shown in its fair proportions, as it was in 1817, before a part was cut off from the county of Aiken, and long before it was further divided to form Saluda County. He was born within 3 miles of Saluda River on the old Charleston and 96th Road, which in Revolutionary times was one of the main highways leading from the Low Country and the Congaree to 96. The place is now in Saluda County. From his boyhood, the author was a great reader and student of history. Nothing pleased him better than to get hold of some good book telling of the deeds of other times and stories of Marion and his men and other of that heroic age. Unfortunately, the books that told the history of that period were too few, but he had Weems' Life of Washington and of Marion, and a book of American biographies published in 1830, all of which were well suited to cultivate a taste for history and make the reader long for more. With such a training in early life, it is not surprising that, as he grew older, he read everything that he could throw light upon: the early history of his state, and the formation of the Union, and the rights of the duties of the states of that Union. In writing this book, he has faithfully sought and drawn from every source of information available, all books of which he could get hold, giving information of that first settler and their struggles. He had used and individuals and friends in all parts of the counties of Edgefield and Saluda, and some outside have freely and gladly helped him in his work. To these out and all, he gives his great one and all. To these one and all, he gives his grateful and heartfelt thanks. One dear friend who loaned him many old books and assisted him greatly otherwise, has only recently, 1896, left this stage of life for a better. William G. Wilden. All right, that's the introductory page. We're going to continue. Men of Edgefield and Saluda, and you children of Edgefield elsewhere, the author has done his best. The book now belongs to you and to your posterity, and the author cannot permit himself to believe that you will turn coldly from it because you may think that it has some errors and defects. Of one truth you may be sure, that it is absolutely impartial in its treatment of men and their deeds. Can you desire more? So, this is the history of Edgefield County. We're going to get into page 1, chapter 1. Let's go.